How are all of our subscribers, both new and old, doing? If you want to witness the pure drama and the stories they attempt to conceal, you're in the right place. This one has the streets talking, so let's get going. The most powerful strike Floyd Mayweather has ever experienced in the ring was delivered recently. This time it wasn't a punch. Instead, it came from 50 Cent and Katt Williams, the most unlikely tag team you can imagine, who executed a takedown that nobody anticipated.
Let's be very, very clear. It is possible that there isn't anything funnier than a guy in a dress. And if that's the case, then it might also be said that there's nothing funnier than a black guy.
I see you got that right. The man who built his reputation as untouchable, Mr. Money Team, is currently embroiled in a scandal. 50 and Katt are tearing at Floyd's painstakingly maintained visage as though it were taped together. And it's not just any shade either, the internet. Man, they're having a great time watching live reactions, enjoying munchies, and displaying no restraining empathy at all. For years, Floyd was thought to be invincible outside of the ring, but this place has a different vibe. One of the most pristine reputations in sports history could be destroyed by this intense marketing push. It all started when the unabashed comedian known for never holding back, Katt Williams, took the stage and pointed his sarcastic humor straight at Floyd. In addition to mocking Floyd,
he disassembled him entirely, down to the pricey jets, the
watches, and the incalculable sums of money. Katt portrayed everything as smoke and mirrors, a shiny surface hiding a hollow interior. Floyd is not who he says he is. According to Katt, the audience is still in disbelief after the roast when 50 Cent shows up, looking as though he's waiting for the alley-oop. You are already aware that when 50 sees blood, he acts without hesitation.
He shared his trademark Instagram pictures along with enigmatic words that were really impactful.
As he put it, money isn't respect. And in real life, real fighters don't duck. Boom. It was nearly impossible to hear the crowd gasp, as though the first bell had just sounded. This was not about influence or giggles, but about taking Floyd away from that apex. This has been going on for years, if you think about it. Old meat that was cooked for so long that it turned into gasoline. Now that Katt and 50 are collaborating, it feels more organized. They acted like a tag team, anticipating Floyd's cornering. One swings loudly while the other diverts attention. And the most ridiculous part? The whole tempest wasn't an unexpected event. Because of a trigger, they both concluded that this was the perfect time to totally upend Floyd's. Reality.
I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy, because he's still a black man. Mistakes happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not.
According to ChatGPT, when Floyd opened his mouth and made some dubious remarks about Diddy, of all people, he really set himself up for this one. Floyd said on the Pivot podcast that despite the lawsuits and disturbing allegations against Diddy, he wouldn't condemn him because he's still a black man. But he went on to say that even if anything similar happened to his own daughter, he wouldn't. Judge her choice. The line astonished the internet, and 50 people immediately joined in.
He uploaded the video with one of his scathing captions. "Are you stupid, champ? They didn't even ask you about this."
Take the underscore out of your head. You seem like a hate monger. Did he do it? It will happen soon. It wasn't just a mild blow. It was a direct one. For months, 50 has been hunting Diddy, disclosing information about a documentary series called Did He Do It or Surviving Diddy that is based on the R. Kelly takedown. In the most heinous way possible, he called Diddy out and connected Floyd to his name, making both of them well-known figures in the same sentence. 2 scandals, 1 storm. Furthermore, Floyd's past isn't totally blameless, which exacerbates the situation. Internet users quickly noted that, starting in 2001, he had 7 recorded assault offenses against 5 women. Melissa Brim, the mother of his kid, once accused him of hitting her repeatedly and hitting her head with a car door. Next is Josie Harris, whose relationship with Floyd was far more tense and widely reported. She accused him of beating her, dragging her by the hair, and humiliating her in front of their kids. Floyd even pleaded guilty to domestic abuse and served time in prison. Those are not gossip. They are court papers. Floyd therefore came across as a logical voice in favor of Diddy, but the internet didn't trust him. People soon made it clear that accountability, not allegiance or race, was at issue here. And Katt and 50 have been emphasizing that point. While 50 has been making frequent barbs online, Katt has been working extra hard on stage, making fun of Floyd's hypocrisy and lifestyle as though it were a comedy special dedicated exclusively to him. Floyd's unchallenged reputation, the unrivaled winner, the private jets, the boundless wealth is starting to look shaky. Floyd's skeletons become more apparent to everyone the louder he defends himself, thanks to 50 and Katt. Ironically, this feud wasn't a surprise. Floyd used to be close to 50. Between the early 2000s and the 2010s, they were almost inseparable. While Floyd was in prison, they plotted to start a boxing promotion, partied together, and watched Floyd's biggest matches from the ring. But after he left, he learned that Floyd had cut 50 off, kept managing the money without him, and denied him access to the empire they had talked about starting. Since then, there has been back and forth between shady interviews, memes about Floyd's exceptional reading skills, and this wave of documentary threats. Floyd's involvement in the Diddy incident presents 50 with the perfect opportunity to finish what has been festering for years. How about Katt Williams? He is only fueling the fire by mentioning Floyd's name during each set and keeping the intensity high. Floyd is receiving more side-eye from fans than ever before as it all unfolds. The man who once stood for wealth and authority now seems to be in a hurry to keep his country from falling apart. Meanwhile, 50 is doing what he does best, driving a drama-loving audience, pushing sales and manipulating the tale. The important question now is what happens next. If 50 does start his Surviving Diddy project and link Floyd to the story, it might be a knockout outside of the ring. Because what used to be whispered about Floyd on websites is now broadcast all the time. There isn't a referee to step in and spare him from an unavoidable fight this time. Legacy, reputation, and accountability are at risk. And judging by the direction 50 and Katt are going, this battle is only just beginning.